Mrs. Elsa Cordeiro, it's indeed an honor to be able to interview you today. The Institute of Cultural Diplomacy is very happy to welcome you. My first question will be, what do you think about the female representation in the different parliaments in Europe and managerial boards? Do you consider quotas a useful tool to empower women at the political level? And what other tools would you suggest?
Yes, I think it's very important the representation of females in the parliaments in Europe, and sometimes some countries in Europe have a different participation of female. But I think in my country it's very important. We consider quotas. It's very useful because I think in this moment, if we don't have that tool, the representation of the women in the parliament, in Portuguese parliament, it's not the same number we have today. Before, because I only have half a year in the parliament Portuguese, I have another experience, but it's in the city, in the municipal. I think it's municipal. Who said in English? It's my bigger participation is there. But before, I don't believe the importance we have this quotas. But now I'm convinced it's very important in my country we have this. I think it's very important, and I think it's if my example served the other women to have courage to come to the politics.
Okay, thank you very much. The next question, Ms. Cordeiro, you represent an example and an image for hope for the young women who are looking with interest to a career in politics. What are the main gender-related difficulties you encountered in pursuing your career? And do you think that European politics is effectively moving towards the elimination of such barriers?
Okay, I think we need to have a lot of energy and a strong convict. Yeah. Because if you don't believe, sometimes the women have problems. I'm married and I have two kids. If sometimes we put the family and our sons first, and our career or professional or political in second place. I think we need sometimes to ask if it's more important to us to have an intervention in the society and politics. It's better for our family and to us or not. And I think now in this moment, because I live 3 days in Lisbon, and my residence is 330 kilometers from Lisbon, and my family stay in my residence, and I go to Lisbon every week. But we now it's worked very well because they are in school, and my husband helps very much to have this. How can I explain? Not balance. Desafio. Issue. This. And I think the another ones have. We need to have. You need to have a very strong convictions. I think so.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So, school is the first platform where girls and boys experience the differences of gender. Especially the adolescence is critical in the shaping of the relationships. How can we avoid the young generations to fall into the trap of sexist stereotypes? And what role do mass media play in this matter?
I think the problem now in that generation is the violence, and I think it's in these times the violence grows, but I don't think if he says woman to woman or men's to men's or it's in generous, but it's important. And now more women study, more women go to the university, and more women are more competitive, and I think the men's in the Latino societies like mine, sometimes they don't have accept very well. In Portugal, I think the school is very integrated. Females and males are integrated and don't have that problems. In the school, I don't see in Portugal that problems, and they are very integrated. I think the problems begins when they go to in the end of the university, in Greece in the employ, and that it's the conflict. It's that place. Now the Parliament Portuguese will doing a law. They are thinking doing a law who put quotas in the administrations of big business. Okay, and I agree with that. My profession is manager of the bank, and in the beginning of my career, I have problems to get in the top of the career. Now I don't have problems, and I do very well. I think I do very well my job.
You think so too? Thank you very much for coming here today.
Thank you for your city and you.